Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Christiane, otherwise known here as IHeartAirbrush. So today we're going to be doing a little intro and demo of the Temptu airbrushed airbrow set. Yeah, girl. So if you are interested in learning a little bit about this set, then please keep on watching. So today I'm going to be going ahead and showing you what comes in the Temptu airbrush airbrow set. Yeah, and we're gonna do a little demo. So I'm gonna have to remove these brows and give you some of that Temptu brow. Okay, so I just want to put it out there that Temptu did go ahead and send me this set, but they are not paying me. This video is not sponsored. My opinion is my own. They never asked me to make a video on it. I am not making it for them. I'm making it for y'all. Because anytime I get anything new, I just want to share it with you guys, and I want to share the experience with you guys. So that being said, everything on this channel is my house. Everything on this channel is my own opinion, and it's honest and it's true, and we just dive right into it. I use products that I love to use. I try products and I try to give you pros and cons, and of course, you know, the decision at the end is all yours. You guys are the consumers. You could choose where you want to spend your money. I'm just here to go ahead and throw the facts at y'all. So that being said, now that that's out of the way, we all open and honest here. Let's go ahead and see what comes in the little airbrow set. Gift set. All right, so the Temptu Airbrush Airbrow set. It retails at temptu.com, not temptupro.com, girl. Temptu.com for $26. And what you get in this set is, says it on the top here, so we just gonna read it, girl. So you get a Temptu AirPod filled with 3 ml of the shade here is light taupe. It comes in 2 different shades. So you get light taupe or dark taupe, universal shades according to their website. And in this one came with light taupe, which I think might be too light for my brows, because we're playing it with it today, and this is what I got. This is what we gonna use, okay? It's okay, because I ain't going nowhere tonight. All right, we're gonna test it out. Anyways, this set comes with a 3 ml filled AirPod in the shade light taupe, and it comes with the double-ended brow brush, which looks like it has a brush end and a spoolie. I'll go ahead and show that to you in a second. And then it comes with a 5-pack stencil set. Now on temptupro.com, they do offer a set that comes with both brow shades, both light taupe and dark taupe, and it comes with this stencil set along with their pro stencil set, which is another set of 5 stencils, and the little double-ended brush as well. And I believe that one retails for more. I'm not sure, but I'll go ahead and put it somewhere here how much that one costs if you're interested. So upon opening the box here, we have the AirPod, which is all brand spanking new like so. Yes, honey, yes, got the AirPod, yeah. And it has a little sticker on the front that says shake well and open plug before each use. So I'm just gonna go ahead and peel that sticker off there. And then it also has a sticker covering the front, protecting the needle. You can see it there. Yeah, girl, yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and peel that off as well. And then we're gonna give this a good shaking. We set it down. Hear those mixing balls in the pod. Anytime you're using airbrush makeup, you must shake because the pigment gets separated from the mixing medium. You must give it a good shake. And I found with these AirPods, they need a really, really good shake. Another person who kind of helped me through the maintaining process was the Airbrush Makeup Guru, who is here on YouTube as well as on Instagram, Facebook, and all other social media. So definitely follow him. He's very, very well versed in multiple different brands of airbrush makeup, and his blog is like a godsend for those of you who are interested in any brand of airbrush makeup. So definitely go ahead and check him out. I'll go ahead and put his info down here for y'all so you can see it. But yeah, he's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and shake it up. Shake it, don't break it. Okay, now that it's all shaken up, let's go ahead and show you what else comes in the kit. So we do have a stencil pack here. Looks like this. Temptu. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this little stencil pack here. And I believe this set comes with 5 stencils. So we have some different stencils here. Different arches it looks like. We have a medium round arch, which looks like this. Then we have the petite round arch. This looks like this. And then we have the full natural arch. Okay. And then we have the full high arch. Okay. And I did notice that on these stencils, it has like little dotted points here. So if you wanted to remove this excess, you do have that option depending on how you want to do your brows. So if you want to airbrush your brows, definitely recommend keeping this little bottom bit on, because that's going to go ahead and protect the edges of the stencil here where it cuts apart from any overspray. But if you prefer to brush your brows on, which you can do with the Temptu Airbrow formulas, you can go ahead and just remove that and use the stencil like so, just the same way that you would use like the Anastasia Beverly Hills stencils, for example. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then they also have a brow guide stencil. Now these stencils, they're kind of made of like almost like a bendable, I want to say like a silicone-y material. It seems really nice. It's different from the stencils that I've used before in the past. It has a little Temptu print there, and then it has the writing on it to go ahead and show you in black, so you can go ahead and see what it is. But this is the little guide stencil, as you can see. They're little corners, so you can get a lot of different uses out of this stencil. You want to go ahead and freehand your brows, girl. You feel that confidence. But yes, so that is the stencils that come in the set. And then it also comes with this little Temptu brush that says Temptu on it. And it just has the brush end here for detailing if you want to go ahead and draw on those lines. And then it has the spoolie end if you need to go ahead and straighten out the brow hairs or go ahead and diffuse any overspray or excess pigment on the brows. All right, so then it also comes with these little tidbits in here. So it says Temptu, the simplest way to bold brows, girl. And it looks like this is the instruction sheet, so we'll go ahead and keep track of that. And then we have a little tidbit on how to select your stencil. So it's nice, it's very detailed here. Of course, Temptu always includes a lot of detailed instructions with their products. I don't think I showed you this one, but it's just the instructions here on how to go ahead and use the Airbrow products. All right, and so that's all that comes in the box. The first thing we're gonna do is just go ahead and dive right in, remove these brows right here so that we can go ahead and get on with this product. So give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and take my brows off for you guys. Okay, so now my brows are off. Yeah, I have like no brows right now. No, I do. I actually am very blessed with my brows. It took some growing, girl. So if you wanna know how I grew out my brows, because I went from super thin to nice and luscious like this, then put it in the comment box below. I will go ahead and share my brow hair growing tips and secrets. So yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and get on to filling in the brows here. All right, so now that we are all up close and personal, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the AirPod once again. This is the AirPod, and the shade in here is Light Taupe. And the way to know that is there's a little sticker on the inside that says the shade. So for those of you who have never used an AirPod before, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you go ahead and prep and prime these pods. So the first thing you wanna do is go ahead and grab the loop. There, you see that little loop right there? Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and give that a couple pulls. So just whoop, whoop, whoop. And that is priming the needle. And then we have a little cap cover here. We're just gonna go ahead and pull that out. That little plug is the plug. Pull it out nice and gently. It opens that up there. And now our pod is ready. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Temptu Air and just slide the pod in like so. So you just wanna hold the button down and it just slides right in. You'll hear a little click and it's ready to go. Yes. So let's go ahead and get into the instructions here. So it says brush through your eyebrows with the double-ended brow brush. I already did that. And it says apply using the Temptu Air on speed setting 1. So to turn the Temptu Air on, you just want to go ahead and hold it down. And then it has speed setting 1. To change the speed settings, you just kind of hit it once again, and go down back to 1 because we need it at 1 for this. Then it says hold up your preferred stencil to your brow and gently pull back on soft touch control to apply. It says moving the brow stencil to follow the natural shape of your brows. It says, remember to stop and look. You can always add more to areas if necessary. Use the spoolie end of the brush to pull the color through if needed. Remember to wipe the stencil clean. It says, for a natural tint of brow color, airbrush the spoolie end of the brush with your desired airbrow color and comb through the brows. Alright, so I might give that a try on one of my brows. One of them I want to do the traditional fill in with the airbrush, and the other one we'll try the spoolie method and apply it with a little end of the brow brush to go ahead and fill it in. So let's go ahead and test out this spray on a tissue. Okay, nice and smooth. And then of course you got to pick out a stencil. You're gonna need a stencil, girl. So which stencil are we going to be using today? The full high arch. I know it's gonna be a full arch because I have thicker brows. So we have the natural full arch. I think mine's more of a natural. So I'm gonna go with the natural full arch. I might even use this little stencil here for freehanding for the front, because you all know how I like to do my brows. I like to get them corners and do the front all squared out, all beautiful like. But anyway, so let's go ahead and turn this back on. Spray's looking good on the tissue here. Alright, and let's go ahead and place the stencil. Now stencils are meant to be guidelines, okay? So you just kind of place where you want it. Now, because this is frosted, it's a little bit hard to see where I'm spraying here, but that's okay. You know, we're gonna make it work. And then I'm just gonna have it lined up like so, and then just test out the spray on the thing. There you go. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and aim girl, spray through the stencil. There we go. And I see nothing because this color is so light, but it's okay. We're gonna continue on here. Try not to lay the stencil flat against your brow, especially right now, because you can get some of the makeup rubbing on the stencil, and that can kind of smudge it a little bit. So if you need to, use the air from the airbrush to go ahead and set it a little bit faster, just like so. Okay, and then continue on. So we want the tail end here. Okay, use the curve, fill in. There we go. There we go. I'm getting a good fill. Let's go ahead and keep filling in here. I'm noticing a little sparse spot, so I'm just going to concentrate some color there. Nice and light on the lever. I'm missing a little spot right here, girl. Can't go out like that. There we go. And then let's get closer toward the front here. What I like about these stencils is that they're bendable, so like it doesn't feel like it's going to hurt my makeup underneath at all. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and lightly fill as I go forward, bouncing color off the stencil. You know how I do, girl. And blend up a little bit. Now for the top portion, I'm going to be using the free-handed stencil. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and use this portion, and for the top, I'm going to take the arched end, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to the top here, and I'm going to bounce the color off of the stencil, just like so. Same way I showed you in my original airbrow video. A little bounce. There we go. And then I'm just going to go ahead and correct the missing spot right here. Same thing, little bounce. Little bounce. There we go. And then for the front, I'm going to go ahead and clean off my stencil. Stencil, girl. Clean it off. And then we're going to get the bottom of the front like this right here. There we go. And then just to freehand it a little bit, I'm just going to position where I need it. Just kind of slowly build the color. Anytime you're freehanding, slowly build the color. There we go. And there you go, a nice soft natural brow. Now of course, if I was using the correct shade, you would see exactly where it is with no problem. But I think so far this shade, you can see there's definitely a difference between my brows originally and these beautiful Airbrows using the Temptu AirPod system. So yeah, I know I'm being a little extra today. I'm just a little bit hyper because I did have a coffee and it's kind of late, and I usually don't drink coffee when it's late. But yeah, I'm gonna try to tone it down for you. So now that this side is done, let me go ahead and give you a close-up. Okay, so this is a close-up of the brow. Beautifully filled. Nice and soft and natural. Of course, if I was using a darker color, I could build it up to a more bolder brow. But this will do for now. All right, so now that you've seen a close-up of the Airbrow, let's go ahead and work on the other side. So they say the beauty of this silicone-based formula is that you can use it with a brush or with the airbrush. So let's go ahead and test it out with a brush here, see if I can create those brush strokes. And the way to do that is to just go ahead and turn on the airflow. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take a tissue and position the brush end in front of the tissue. I bet I can probably even spray this on a palette and just kind of dip. So I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to spray it on a palette and then dip the brush into it. And yes, it's working. That way I don't waste product. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and draw some lines here. Yeah, get some fill, girl. Especially in that front. Okay, just like so. A little bit of fill there in the front. We need that extra coverage. It's still wet down there, so just kind of pouncing the brush end off after I created those little brush strokes there. You could see it's filling in nicely. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep filling the outline in. Brows. This is a way to naturally draw them on with the AirPod formula. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a little bit more. So this formula is definitely versatile. For those of you who believe in a full face airbrush makeup application, of course it's not ideal for you to mix the airbrush and the brush, but some people like that, so we're going to show you what you can do with Temptu products. It's easier to, of course, do this with silicone-based products because they don't set right away. So you can go ahead and kind of play with it a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and fill the line on the bottom here. This brush is really nice and precise. I'm liking it. Just going ahead and filling that in. Creating a nice sharp tail end there. Okay, and then we want a little bit sharper on the arch. Sharpen that up. Okay, and then I'm going to do what they recommend, and I'm going to spray the spoolie end. There you are. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and comb through. Ooh, that did distribute pigment. Okay, okay. Just going to comb in. Fill it in. Okay. Now when you're filling it in using the spoolie method, don't press down on the spoolie too much because you can actually wipe away some of the color that you added there. So what I'm going to do in that case is I'm just going to go ahead and take my brush end and then just kind of refill that little spot there, the little gap I made. Okay. Top in there. There we go, girl. There we go. Yes. Okay. A little fill right here. A little sparse part there. There we go. I think that's a good fill. Okay. And now that I've seen that it's set a little bit, I know I need a little bit more here. I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit more. Very lightly, of course. Light on the lever, I mean. Kind of add a little bit more product where I see need a little bit more fill. You make sure that you're using the air to dry my brows. Make sure it's all set. Keep this side too. There you go. So we have one brow that was done with the airbrush, the AirPod formula, of course, and then we have the other brow that was done with a spoolie and with the dual-sided brush that they give you. So that is the detail brush and the spoolie. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in so you can see the up-close version of these brows, girl. You tell me what you think. And so these are the brows up close. We have the airbrush brow here. which of course it's gonna look a lot sharper if I actually had the right color, but it's cool, it's good enough, nice and light, natural. And then we have the brushed inside. Super natural, easily filled. I mean, this is the kind of brow that you can literally just do real quick and then run out of the house even with just a little bit of concealer. So we got the full makeup, we got the no makeup makeup, the full makeup, the no makeup makeup brow. So yeah. What do you guys think? All right, so now that you've seen a close-up of my brows all done and looking good and stuff, we have the airbrushed brow right here, and then we have the brushed on brow using the same product, the Airbrow Pod. So let's talk about how to sharpen these brows, because I know it's probably gonna come up. People are gonna be like, oh, it's not sharp enough, because we're all so used to social media and all that good stuff. But yeah, anyways, you can go ahead and apply concealer if you want on the outside and around, if you wanna go ahead and create a nice sharp brow, or you can just go ahead and just hit that high point of the brow with a little bit of highlighter, and that'll make sure it'll make it nice and defined and give it a good pop. That way it could beautifully frame the face. I'm not gonna do that for you now because I'm not really into the whole sharpened brow. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I like my brows to be very natural looking. Even when I do fill them in, I don't go crazy and do all of the Instagrammer brow trend. I find that that's not really a good look to wear outside. For the camera and for film, it looks great and everything in pictures, but I'm a busy mom. I have to get on my day-to-day. So when I do my makeup here in front of the camera, I'm usually doing it either to wear out, or I'm doing a tutorial of a look that I already wore before and it's like late at night and there's nowhere to go. So that being said, yeah, this is how I like it. And I think it's beautiful, and it was super quick as you saw. Okay, and before I sign off, I almost forgot to go ahead and show you how to remove and maintain the pod, because if you've never used the pods before, you probably don't know this, or maybe you're curious on how you take care of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you right now. You just wanna go ahead and push the little release button here, hold it down, and then kind of just pull the top of the pod out like so, and it comes out. Then you wanna make sure to go ahead and put that plug, the little plug right there, back in. Okay, plug it right up again. And then if you look on the inside of the cap, it comes with a little brush, and it usually has a little sticker on it, but I already went and took it off. Okay, it's a little brush here. You just want to go ahead and slide it out. Slides out like that. And what I like to do is I like to spritz a little bit of alcohol on the tip there of that little brush. You don't have to, I like to. And then you take your AirPod like so, where the needle is right there, to the front where the needle is, and you just want to place this right there over the needle and just give it a little twist. Get rid of any makeup that could have built up there. Yeah, and then you just take it off, and there you go. You see that little makeup build up came off of the needle. Now your needle is nice and clean. Then you can go ahead and just slide the brush back on after you kind of dry it a little bit. You don't have to worry if you use alcohol about drying it because it'll evaporate. Then you just go ahead and slide the little brush head back into the cap like so, and it fits there nice and snug, so you never have to worry about carrying it separately. It fits right there inside the back cap. And then you just close your pod, and there you go, girl. You need to maintain your pod if you want it to spray consistently and smoothly, okay? Maintenance for the pods, maintenance. Now, I know a lot of people say that there's no maintenance to it, you don't have to worry about it, but there is a little bit of maintenance. So make sure you're taking care of your pods, okay? Just go ahead and utilize the tools that they give you. That way your pods run smoothly, and you don't run into problems, and you never just put it away in a box and never use it again, okay? We want you to use it. If you bought it, you gotta use it, okay? So that wraps it up for this video. I hope this video was informative for you. I hope you were entertained by it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something by it. And if you want to see more videos featuring Temptu products, definitely put that in the comment box below and we can make that happen for you. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you liked and enjoyed it or you found it helpful, and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I would love for you to join my airbrush family here at IHeartAirbrush. Yeah, and if you do decide to subscribe to my channel, or if you are already subscribed to the channel, don't forget to hit that little notification bell icon. It's right next to the subscribe button so that you can turn on your notifications. That way you get the quickest updates anytime I upload a video. Anyways, thank you so much for sharing this moment with me and coming along with my airbrush adventure. I hope to see you all in my next one. And yeah, yeah, you know, I never know how to end these videos. I always feel like it's a little awkward. So I'm just gonna say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, girl, so I could see you in my next one. And yeah, love you, and I will see you guys later. Bye.